Well, howdy, tribe. Coming to you live from the cabin. It's Can Can and Mama Can Can. Woohoo! How are you, Mama Can Can?
I'm fine.
It's
A little
good to see you.
slower, but I'm fine.
Hey, tribe, we have a special guest down, and we'll wait for a second. Hold on, let me say hi to people quick. JJ, big love, tribe. JJ, did you play some Beatles music in your in your video earlier? Because I went to check on it and it said copyright, and we can't watch it. Good to see you, JJ. Rhonda, I saw you have to take your friend to work. I will see you when we'll see you when you get back. Johnny, 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 Johnny Rainbow. What's up, Johnny? Ray, you got the right one, baby. Hey, Raymno, good to see you, buddy. Looking good, feeling good. Diamond Lou, Diamond Lou. Good to see you, Diamond Lou. Oh, I should have waited a second. We could have had a special singer. We're working.
It's broken. Hi,
Uh-oh,
Mama
we can't
Can
hear
Can.
you.
Oh,
Nick, we can't hear you.
can't hear me. Can the chat hear me?
Still no good. Uh-oh. Uncle Robert. Uncle Robert. It's Uncle Robert. Take it away, Uncle Robert. Oh, bow, wow, 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 wow. What's up, Uncle Robert? Long time, my man. We still can't hear you, Nick.
The chat can.
Huh?
The chat can hear me.
I can't hear you. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Okay, try again.
The chat can hear me.
I had it on mute again. I did that to you twice. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Hi, Mama Can Can. You're looking good. It's nice to see you.
I'm feeling much better, and
You look really good.
coming back every day.
Good. We've been praying for you. It's nice to see you.
I know, and I've appreciated that.
Good. Yeah.
What's up, Vincent? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. So, obviously, LOL mute. I had my keyboard on mute. I don't know why. I'm on vacation. What can I say? So, how are you, Nick?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Nice. I didn't mean to do that to you 2 weeks
It's
in a row.
okay. That's why I didn't come back out, because I'm like, the chat can
I know
hear
they're
me.
like, and I didn't see the chat that they're like, hey, we can hear her, damn it. George, what's up, our musical friend? Good to see you, buddy. So we just got back from dinner. We had a nice little what was the name of the place called?
Buddy Brewster's.
Buddy Brewster's.
It's a new couple around here. I don't know if they're anyplace else,
but it was pretty good. Oh, Mary B, what is up? We got some surprises. We got some surprises coming up in the next couple days, and I don't know if anybody in the chat wants to say anything, but
I don't know.
I sure won't. Starika, he's handing out high fives. What's up, Starika? Good to see you, buddy. So happy to see you all. Happy to be here in Unork. And
how's the weather?
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Yesterday there was
High 70s.
Yesterday there was a little monsoon, and it
Oh my
rained
gosh,
really
we've been getting
hard.
a lot of rain too.
Yeah.
No more rain until Wednesday or Thursday now.
But we're in the high 90s up here.
Woo.
It's humid right now. I'm hot.
Yeah.
We had that before. We sent it your way.
Oh, well, thank you.
Sure.
We're ready for it to go away, though. I know we're New Englanders. We're going to complain when it's cold. We're going to complain when it's hot. So, I mean,
There's a reason we're here instead of Florida now. And Florida, we didn't need up here too. So we just sent it on to you.
thank you.
Anytime.
Yes, we've got the small, floor unit for the air conditioner, but yeah, it's hot.
Yeah. Oops, wait a minute. He's coming back. He's got it. I have
I have an
two.
obstacle course.
I have two walkers. One was the one that you just kind of get around
With the
Mhm.
tennis
step-
balls, you know.
Yeah,
Yep,
tennis balls and a step at a time, and that I kind of get around the house with. And when I went to leave PT that I was going to after the operation, they said, do you want one like that, or do you want one that has all the bells and whistles? I said, is the insurance paying for it? And they said, yeah. And my daughter had one of the other ones, the walk around the house
Mhm.
ones. So I said, yeah, I'll take the Cadillac. So we now have um, the
The Volkswagen.
Volkswagen and the Cadillac.
And the Cadillac.
There you go. Good.
Cadillac, I can move. I can get. I'm
And she
making-
asks for them by name. Can you bring over the Cadillac? Or can you bring over the Volkswagen? It's got the stuff I need in the bag. And
Oh, that's
but you got to love it when the universe speaks to you. And we were on our way
Okay.
home tonight, and I pulled over quick. We saw it on the way there, and then we stopped on the way back so I could capture it. But I'm just going to show really quickly. Here we go. We go by this barn, and on the side of the barn, right below the flag,
oh my gosh.
count your blessings. And
Isn't
we
that
literally just drove.
something?
I took this picture about 25 minutes ago.
Wow.
We just got home a little bit ago. Jags fan, what's up, my man? What's up,
It's
Dan and Kristen
confirmation.
Wade? Oh, hold on. Let me bring Nick back. How do I do this? Oh, here we go. I really am on vacation.
When
how
I
do I do
see
this
things
again?
like that, it's almost like another confirmation.
Definitely. Yep.
Confirms something that you've already been thinking or speaking. So
Yeah.
it's nice to see those confirmations.
Yeah, and that you're on the right path. You know,
Yep.
you're doing the right thing because those messages are out there if we're open to them. And
That's right.
You know, and I think having
And
those.
it reiterates things and it's good.
Yep, it's a good reminder.
Yep.
So yeah, we've been. I'm trying to think what I've been doing since I've been here. Spending a lot of time with my nephew. He's 15 now, and they have some friends that are kind of moving in close. So I've met them, and he has two kids that are his age that he can kind of hang out with now. They're
I'm
going to be
sure he
building a
likes
house.
to show you off. I'm sure you are the cool uncle that can skateboard and is from California. So I'm sure that's really cool to him. And I'm
You
sure
got
that,
it.
yeah,
Nick,
I
you
bet
gotta
it
see. You gotta see. I went to my favorite auction on Tuesday, and I only picked up two things, and I wanted to pick up. All right. Oh, I don't have the picture. I'll try to get the picture another time. But there were 4 or 3 boxes, big. I'm talking like big boxes full of matchbooks,
Oh,
like blank ones, like I give away, and the actual matches. And I was like, oh my! And they were old. They were like the
that's
old ones
cool.
that I get, the really old ones, like the 40s, 50s, and 60s, 40s and 50s mostly.
I still like my Red Lobster. That's my
I know.
favorite though.
Oh, it's back. They're back.
There
Yes.
we go.
Just for Diamond Lou.
I
Ta-da!
was hoping it wasn't broken, but I do that a lot, obviously, and I guess because I'm like pointing back here.
Yeah, it
But
thinks
my
you're
Red
doing
Lobster,
the
yeah, because Red Lobster's right up there. That's my favorite, the Matchbox.
nice. Definitely does, John. The Lord works in mysterious ways. So I started to I started to bid on this, and those were what I wanted the most. I had my eye on one other thing though, and I got one of them, and I didn't get the other one. So I started bidding on the matchbooks, and they did them all as one lot, and I bid out at I bowed out at $140.
Wow.
And there were some good ones in there. And I thought of Jack Allman because there was one in particular that had this really cool medicine man or chief, with the big headdress on, and I was just like, oh man, there were some good ones in there, but I bowed out at $140.
Wow, that's a lot. I mean,
It went for quite a bit. But what I did get, and this one is I gotta just show this quick.
skateboard.
Look at what it says, though. It's a Shark by Nash sidewalk surfboard. This is a 1960s, one of the very first. It's got metal wheels and it's got metal trucks.
That's
And it's
very neat.
This is one of the first skateboards before they even called them skateboards.
Look at the condition. It's great condition.
Oh, it's in great condition. Yeah. I love the
Shark.
It's got a little bit of grip tape, residual grip tape up there, but it's the Shark #1. It's red, and it's Nash sidewalk surfboard. This thing is
interesting.
A collector's item for sure.
Now, will you try it? Now, will you try it before you come out?
No, I'm.
You'll have to use my walker.
I might. Yeah, exactly. No, it's I mean, they do roll still. I mean, but it's. I mean, I might. I don't know. Never say never. Hey, Brown Sugar, great to see you.
No, but I bet you are the cool uncle, and he can't wait to introduce you to his friends, especially at this age he is now.
It's fun. I mean, he's definitely at a good age. Speedy, underlay, mata, speedy. Stay safe on the road.
So, how long will you be in New York?
For a while, at least another week or so.
Dan Wade, I thought of you today as we were coming home, because we're out in the country and they're doing the first cutting for silage, and got it out and ready to dry. And was watching your videos before when you first started. No?
That's Donnie Wayne.
Oh, okay.
Name alert. Right. It was a name alert.
Name alert.
She's thinking of Donnie Wayne.
Well, it was close. I mean,
it rhymes.
Could have been Charlie Schwarzenberger or something.
My mom was in Saugerties.
Maybe Dan is a farmer.
Are you familiar with Saugerties?
Where?
Saugerties? Am I saying that right?
Is that where I am?
It's it's upstate. No,
we're downstate. We're down near the Pennsylvania border.
Oh,
Saugerties we're Saugerties.
I think it's over by
the
city. And I don't know.
I think it's the opposite direction.
Okay.
Huh. George, what do you? The concrete wears sidewalk skate down very quickly. I know. I don't want to ruin it. I'm kind of interested to see but Johnny says the death wobble is real on those, where you'll be going fast and all of a sudden it just starts to wobble.
Well, I probably would try it where you are, where it's not as busy with traffic than I would probably in LA.
Yeah, I'll go to like a park or something around here that's nice and quiet. But yeah, it was a fun thing to pick up. And then I also picked up, I'll show you quickly. I'll only show you a couple of them because I got a bunch, and you know me. You know what I love, and these are some classics. These are, JJ, somewhat. Here we go.
Oh,
original vintage Lionel.
Very cool.
These are heavy. So I got a big lot of vintage Lionel trains. Here's a coal car. But yeah, old school vintage Lionel trains. I got a bunch of them. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. I think I'm going to save some. And
hi, George.
I'm not sure, but we got Pennsylvania in the house. JJ.
Oh, wow.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's so neat.
So old school Lionel. This one's a Sunoco oil tanker.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I was still happy with what I got, but I really had to let those I had to let the matchbooks go. I was so disappointed. The person next to me was like, "Oh, you really ran him up, huh?" And I was like, "I wanted them." I was like, "I wasn't trying to run him up. I wanted him to get out."
Nick Saugerties is on the Hudson River.
Okay, yes, that's right too. Because my mom went with her cousin down there, so they drove down there. She took my mom on a trip. That did her very well, and they went on the Hudson River.
Yep, we had friends down that way too, but this is about as far west as you can go from there.
Right about meow.
Still be in New York.
Trey Durant, what's up, buddy? So I have something that I have to share. I get to
Mhm.
share with you that Trey Durant sent me today, and he's like, "I have a request for your next live stream," and I'll just show you quickly the picture, and then I'll sing you the song. Maybe Mama can sing it with me, but hold on. So
Lord.
no, I'll do it. So let me just show you the picture quick. Nick, I'll bring you right
Sure,
back.
no,
One
no problem.
second. All right, so here's the picture. It's a bunch of cats sitting around, jovial around the piano, and I'll share. Oops, don't like that one. Here we go. Mess up the song, you're the piano cat. Walk on the keys today. When the human is playing a melody, it's your job to get in the way. Oh, meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
There you go, Trey. So he's got a funny sense of humor. And then he also sent this. You got Snoopy. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be all right. But he's got more than 3 little birds. He's got double luck. Perfect. So it's family night here at the Tribe. We have some exciting guests coming to the cabin this weekend.
Oh, over there?
Over there.
But
Yes.
in the cabin or on the
We
street?
have a couple Tribe members coming to the cabin this weekend.
That'll be fun. Let me guess. Biggie
1 out of 2. Yes.
and Mary B.
Ah,
She's good.
Oh, look what I just did too. I just gave myself a wound. What did I do?
Yeah, JJ, it was a Woodstock flock.
Mary, I want to meet you too. And of course, Big E. I'm coming to the fun show because I got to meet everybody. I'd love to meet everybody.
Best.
Thank you, Trey.
You got about less than 6 months to prepare, so it'll be
Yes.
it'll be a good time.
I think it will be too.
Yeah, I've talked with Mary before and look forward to seeing her in person.
Yes, and I've heard she's got quite the heavy Boston accent. So I want to hear that as well.
Yep. Well, we're not sure if her comfort level with coming up, so we'll see. But if at the very least, I think we'll try to encourage her to take some pictures and we'll put it on the community page. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Can't wait. One more
That's
sleep,
amazing.
Mary. One more sleep, and you'll be here. We used to say that to my nephew.
Oh, she said nope.
Nope. All right, Mary, I'm taking this shirt off. Just play.
So the chat might like it. Darn.
Mary's the one who got us these, by the way. Thanks, Mary. We love you. Hey, the dude is here.
Let's go.
Time to get onto my break. Okay, dude, you
Hurry
welcome
up.
to come up.
Let's go.
Hurry up. Chop, chop.
They don't need you at work tonight.
Yeah, they can't cut into Tribe time. Nick has a Sasquatch that hangs out in her backyard. Do you have one there?
I do. We do. We have Bigfoot in my woods. Really?
Any trail cam photos?
No, because every time we put the trail cam out, we see the coyotes and the moose and never, Bigfoot. So he's always going around it. I mean, he knows better. I mean,
I think he's a highly evolved
creature. Yes. So he knows when we're out there. He knows when I'm outside. So
we've got all kinds of animals around here and God only knows what. And when it gets dark, it's darker than hubs of Hades if you don't have anything on around you.
And that's true because out in the woods, we don't have street lights. So it's pretty dark. My uncle was coming back from Nick. I don't have a Boston accent at all. No, just kidding. Oh,
Nope.
nope. My uncle was coming from camp, and he said, and if he was not driving slow in the boat, he would have hit a moose that was swimming in the stream. So,
Oof.
well, he's the same uncle that saw the moose and the three babies.
Running with the
Yeah.
the calf and the
Yeah. So he was actually he took the boat out to camp this time. It was triplets. The moose
Yeah.
and its babies. It was triplets, which is very
That's great.
rare. For
We're
moose.
down in a glen, and we can be down here, and it starts getting dark, and then we decide to go up to our daughters up on the hill, and we go up, and it's still daylight up there.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like two different
Yeah.
climates. It's two
Yeah.
different.
Really?
You know,
So is
in
it cooler
terms
up? It must be cooler up there.
No,
It's
cooler
cooler
down.
down here.
Cooler down there. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and you different plants and things down here
That's
than you find up
interesting.
there. But
Yeah.
there's foxes, there's like whitetail, little Peter Cottontail, bunny rabbits. There's tons of deer we've seen already.
Turkeys, fox,
Wild
Oh gosh,
turkeys.
the turkeys.
bear,
Yeah, there's bear,
and
but
lots of hummingbirds.
Yes, we have a bear too that comes out on Thursdays on trash night. So he's been spotted.
yeah,
We have black bear. I'm sure that's what you guys have down
Yeah.
there. Right?
yeah,
Mhm.
black.
Our grandson was out picking blueberries,
Mm.
and he's out picking away, and they've got several rows of them, and like 2 rows over from where he was, he looked up, and here was a bear standing there. He said, "Mom, I know what I was supposed to do, but I forgot all about that. I just ran home as
He's
fast
like
as I could."
Forrest Gump. I was running.
But so okay, so the blueberries. I think we pick them in August. So you guys might have your blueberry season a little bit different.
Oh yeah, they're out
They're in
now.
full.
Full bloom.
they're
So
in
we'll
bloom.
pick in the middle of August. We just got through with strawberry season.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Strawberry
we
picking.
had that mid-June. Yeah,
So do you make jam?
I have in the past, not so much now, but
Yeah.
Good to see Mama Can busted out from the clink. I mean, the hospital.
yeah. I didn't think they were going to let me out of there and into where I needed to go. Insurance is a wonderful thing if it's all set up right, but it wasn't set up right, and I spent an extra month or it seemed like a month, an extra week in the hospital that I didn't need to be there.
Is it Medicare?
No.
No,
Well,
it's the retirement from
From our
school
school.
teachers,
Yeah,
Oh,
for our
okay.
particular district.
teachers
They
union
just
or whatever.
switched it, so it was a different one. But they put the wrong thing. They put to go into a physical therapy
Rehab
rehab, and they put
standard instead of expedited.
Yeah. and so they had until the 21st, which was like 21 days from when I know it was.
Yeah, they had
weeks.
at least a 2-week window to respond, and of course they're going to respond at the very last
course,
minute or
yes.
whatever. And
Yep.
so my sister got on them and started advocating, and
Well, good,
it's like,
because
you
you need to, and you need to stay on them every single day. And if not next time, I have numbers you can call that will help you get it done just like that.
I hope there's not a next time, but okay.
Well, I hope it's not next time either, but sometimes that insurance,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, right.
and you never know the issues you may have even after the fact.
Yeah,
when they
well,
start
and
sending you
I'm not
bills.
sure where I'm going from here. So yeah,
Yeah.
but improving each day.
Well, I'm glad. And I
Getting
don't
my freedom back. Everything is pretty good, except I don't have the strength in my legs, and so I'm starting PT and building that up. And just I'm walking around here and I'm, doing a little more.
And do you notice that your strength's coming back as well every day?
Yeah. The problem is my kids, because whenever they were growing up and doing anything, and they would leave for the night or something and go to somebody else's house, I said, remember when you're a guest there, leave it as nice as it was when you got there, or even better. And whatever you do, as a parting thing, it was always use good judgment. And that used to resonate in they'd be out on dates or, with the gangs or whatever. And they said I would always say, use good judgment. Well, it's coming back to me now. And if I do something and they don't think I'm ready for that yet, Mom, use good judgment.
It's funny you say that, because my mother's thing was make good choices, make wise choices when you're, so it's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
And and sometimes I, even with my own mom, I'm like, are you kidding me? You make wise choices, because she doesn't,
Yeah, you gotta like kind of give it back to them sometimes, because I mean, we all kind of lose track or sight of these things sometimes and think we can be invincible and do all this stuff.
That's right. And
we were out go ahead.
No, you please go.
We were out one night at my husband's a barbershop singer, and we were out with that. And then afterwards, everybody said, well, let's go out for Smegs, which is like breakfast at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Some eggs.
Yeah. So we did that, and we got home, and here's all 3 kids, and they're teenagers, adults by then. And they're all sitting on the couch in a row, arms folded, tapping their feet. And where were you? They didn't have phones where you were. You could have been in a hospital someplace. We never would have. I mean, and so finally, Pop Can says, shall we go to our room? Which was good, because we were ready to go to sleep.
Yeah. It's back then you didn't really have phones you could use either, unless it was a pink phone. So you weren't able to call. So, but yeah, so sometimes my mother doesn't have her phone on, she can't hear it. So and I'll have to go by her house, and I'm thinking, why didn't you have your phone close to you? Why aren't you answering your phone?
Make wise choices.
Make wise choices. I saw that.
I am seeing them. Hey, speak of the devil, Big E143. What's up, big bro?
Hello, Big E.
Yeah, so what's funny, when the tables are turned though, and it's a kid saying it to the parent, they don't like hearing it as much as we didn't like hearing it. Even more so.
See how it felt? See how it feels, Ma?
But it made you stop and think.
Yep. I'll show you guys, because I know we are the coin tribe, so I will show one thing. You may have noticed I was wearing something, and this is what it is. It's a hold on, let's do this.
You don't have it on now?
It's right here.
Oh, okay.
I'm showing them.
Oh.
It's from Norway, and it's on this was because it's a reeded edge, or it's not a reeded edge, it's a smooth edge with lettering, but it's a 10 kroner from, what is it, 1964? Yeah, from Norway, and it's 90% silver, and it's on a sterling silver chain. But I just like it's
beautiful.
Yeah, I like the design of it.
I like the crown on it.
Yeah, and it's pretty fierce looking.
It is.
Was that a lion? What is that? Some sort of mythical creature. Look at that tail.
It looks like a lion cat.
Got struck with lightning or something with that tail.
It's cool. It's really cool.
Oh, hey, Gunny's here. Oh,
Gunny!
my mama C. So good to see you.
Fellow Floridian.
I'd stay longer. I have a live lecture in a few minutes. Good to see you, Mama. See you, tribe. Right on, Gunny. Good to see you, my man.
Do good in school. Don't come home with anything less than an A.
Get good grades.
You better get good grades.
All right, let me remove this. Okay. Diamond Lou, I tell my kids the decisions and choices you make today will judge your future tomorrow.
It's Definitely. The truth. It is the truth. A bad choice could really, really turn into something really bad. Yeah. And you never can go back.
It's a lion with an axe. Woohoo, says Ramo. Hey, Richard C. He's a traveling man.
The world are you tonight, Richard C?
Yeah, where in the world is Richard C?
It takes so long to build a good reputation, but you can lose it like that.
And it's hard to build back up. It's just like trust. I always tell my daughter that.
Yeah, most def.
Yeah.
Semper Crayola. Semper Crayola.
And manners was really big with me. And it's funny that a lot of parents are not teaching manners like they used to. But that was big deal in my house. And so it was always nice when she would come home and the parents would say, she's so polite. And I'm like, she better be. It's not a choice.
Hey, look at Richard. I'm at home, but getting ready to go to London shortly to study at Oxford.
What?
Wow. What you going to study, Richard?
That's awesome. So awesome.
Oxford University. It's no joke.
I just think going there just to view the university, but to go there is very awesome.
Most definitely.
And even teachers today, I had a few teachers I know that retired early because how school has changed and how the kids have changed.
Both my mom and my dad did.
Yep.
They were offered early retirement packages.
Really? Yeah. And what year was that, if you don't mind me asking?
25 years ago.
Wow.
And he was he was in, no, it was more than that. He was in 95 and I was in 97.
See, because I graduated high school in 97, so I don't remember the kids being as bad as they are. Not as good as they are today.
I'm glad I'm not teaching now.
Well, and that's why she taught 5th grade, and she ended up wearing like tons of hats. She was a crisis interventionist. She was a caseworker.
Yes, I do.
You know,
manners.
It took away from actually being able to teach. Dan Wade, I don't mean to brag, but I bought a puzzle. I put a puzzle together in one day, and the box said 2 to 4 years. And I'm proud of you for not eating any of the pieces, Dan.
Good job.
Oh man, that's funny. Oh, what was Dad's riddle that he said earlier?
Somebody else said it, didn't it?
Oh, I don't take drugs anymore, but I don't take drugs any less.
Yeah.
Something like that. It wasn't a riddle. He said a riddle though earlier, and I can't remember what it was.
Living the dream.
It wasn't easy.
Are you still living the dream?
I talked to him a little while ago. He said he's having a great summer hanging out with friends and family, and he's back in Wisconsin.
Oh, nice. So he's not in that humidity in Florida.
No.
Thank you, Richard. It's good to be seen.
Yep.
And not viewed.
So I'm looking forward to this weekend. Got Biggie and Mary B coming to hang out.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun.
I've never met Mary. She's been wanting to come for a long time, and it's going to be nice to have her.
And with all of this, our son-in-law has put a new ramp in, so it's much easier to get in and out of the house too. So.
Yeah, we had the Amish people come and build a ramp.
Nice. And our son-in-law finished it off. But I can get in and out on my own now till I hit the gravel driveway.
I know, Mary. 4 years coming. Long time coming.
Yeah.
So I think I probably will have an auction on Monday. Just kind of, I'll do it from New York here. Have some things that I brought. Johnny Rainbolt. Oh, it's an ASE, Johnny.
What year? I can't see.
Know.
Oh, there you go. 2016 MS70. It's the 30th anniversary Silver Eagle.
MS70.
And it's MS70. First strike, no less.
30.
That is pretty.
So that'll be up on Monday. Also, hey, anybody like Nikola Tesla?
Oh, let me see the
2018 1 ounce Serbia, $1,000. Holy cow! No, yeah. Nikola Tesla alternating current, first day of production, MS70.
MS70.
Lighting the world. Alternating current.
I do know somebody who really likes those, so I'm gonna let him know.
Who's that?
Oh, Tiger Stacker.
Oh, Tiger Stacker loves Tesla.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
That's a pretty one too. Oof.
So Monday night, because he will come.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it Monday night.
Same time, same channel.
Yep, I'll do a preview, and
I'll send him the preview as soon as it comes out. I'll go ahead and I'll forward it because he loves Tesla.
Oh, cool, Lou. I'm glad that you got it. Pollock, what's up, my man? He's on another vacation.
Another vacation. I just need to go
he was in Florida a little while ago, and then I said I was going to be on vacation. He's like, "Hey, Can, I'm on another vacation too." Like, yeah, that's what summer's about.
Thank you, Pollock. Yeah, it's good to be seen.
Yep, she's coming around. Definitely getting stronger every day, and I mean, I just in the time that I've been here, I can see she's definitely.
I'm sure that seeing you has helped a little bit. a little bit, it's
Yes.
helped, I'm sure. I knew it
Yep.
would. I knew it would.
And I can do some things, and I've designed the kitchen and everything so I can get around just kind of by feeling my way around.
Mhm.
But there's things that are heavy or, questionable to carry from point A to point B. So that's been the real help, to have
Oh,
a transfer person to get things going.
yes.
And he's been doing some other things that I can't do anymore around here. So
I'm
yeah,
sure
it's
just a
been
big
real
fat
help.
hug from him in person was healing.
Yeah, it was indeed.
Yeah.
All right, back to the preview. For your eyes only, 2021 PCGS Proof 70 DCAM Tuvalu, excuse me. For your eyes only, James Bond, first day of issue.
Oh, that's pretty. It's shiny.
Ooh, shiny. And then her effigy, Queen Elizabeth II. And then one more graded coin. This one's kind of cool. It's a 1963 Civil War token, Army and Navy. It's uncirculated details because it's been cleaned, but I'll show you what it looks like. Nope. I hate that view. I am such an amateur. All right, here we go. All right, hold on. Let's gotta put this on there. We got it. Uh-oh, what's that? I got pop-ups going on. Here we go. George. All right, hold on one second. Here's what the Civil War token looks like. It's kind of cool. Let me see what it says.
Very cool.
United we stand. Divided we fall, maybe? Yeah, divided we fall. 1853. Yeah, 1863.
63. Yeah.
And then it says Army, Navy, Army and Navy on the side. Oops.
It's a pretty, it's very pretty.
There we go. I just put a thumbprint on it.
I was just going to say that's a pretty good scope right there. I just saw the fingerprint.
God, my throat is like jacked up tonight. All right, let's get rid of this. All right, Can. Since Nick, all right, hold on, is 24 karat gold, do you suppose she is soft-hearted? You have to ask Nick. There they go. Oh, we got another guest. Oh, hey. He's wearing something that I suggested he wear. I'm so proud of you, Gypsy.
Oh, you encourage that, Ken?
Hey, I gotta watch out for the sun.
Yeah.
Has it healed?
No. On the back of my head, it's still like a little raw.
What happened?
It's gonna be a weird tan pattern.
Are you losing your hair too? And you getting thin up top?
Does it look like it?
Guess not.
No. I got hair for days. No, I just getting a sunburn on the back of the head and on the top of the head a little bit, maybe on the ears. So the VA suggested I get a hat, put some.
Have you heard of sunscreen? How about sunscreen?
Cowboy Gypsy.
Don't
What?
encourage, please, Richard.
That's a good look, man. Turn to the left again. Yeah, turn your head again. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. That's sharp. A handsome dude, man. Nick. Look at that face Nick's making. Did somebody pee in your Cheerios, Nick? Are you okay?
Just like it if somebody else is getting, compliments.
I'm not sure if I can have you two on here together anymore.
Listen, you're supposed to be on your best behavior when Mama Can's here. Can you please at least
look at you?
He
playing
wasn't
with
here
your
earlier.
hair.
Use good judgment and make good choices.
Make good choices.
Make good choices, Nick.
And no cussing.
I didn't cuss.
No cussing.
I didn't cuss.
Better not.
I didn't.
So, Mary, you're hoping to be here by 9 tomorrow night? 9 o'clock at night? Cool.
Is she coming to the fun show?
I hope Mary can come to the fun show. She's got a few months to prepare.
I mean, because Nick is definitely going to the fun show. 100%. Right, Nick?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
By then I can make more pies.
I was just gonna say you can get some of Mama Can-Can's pies.
And I love pies. Oh my. I mean, us New Englanders and pies. Ooh, we like our desserts. And it's different up in New England. We have homemade desserts like Mama Can makes. We make homemade stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah. That's unique. People don't do that. It seems when I was out of the state, out of
They
I make
Usually
homemade
agree.
stuff.
I
Huh?
got you, Mary.
I
So
said
you
I
have
make
to be
homemade
here.
stuff.
You're a chef. You went to school for it. We didn't.
I make
Leaving
homemade
at
creme
9
brulee.
a.m. All
You
right,
know,
so
that's what we
leaving at
should
9
do is a tribe cookbook. Wouldn't that be fun to make a tribe cookbook?
do a tribe cookbook.
Oh, yeah.
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 We do all have specialties, and we
make
always
it
talk
hurt.
about food on here. We could make it into like one of those, bind. We can actually send it off and have it binded. And
And what's kind of cool is we're all from different regions and
that would be fun, wouldn't it?
lots of cooking styles.
We
Yeah,
always talk
different-
about food and stuff. It just seems like that would be. I'm doing that for my mom, like when a cookbook, like of all her recipes and stuff, because she's starting to forget.
Okay.
Her-
Mom has already done this, Nick.
really?
And she
I always wanted to put something together so when they left, they'd have my recipes for different things. Never got around to it, and they got to be in their 40s and 50s or whatever.
So
So,
okay,
but during COVID, there wasn't anything else to do.
that's
And so I wrote a cookbook. And
sense.
well, yeah, you don't have the other part, do you?
I'll type the cookbook up. That's
I'm
that's a
gonna,
great.
But I got carried away.
What do you mean carried away?
Did you also
well,
put
it's
memories?
this thick.
Wow.
It's a
And
Bible.
I'm just gonna cover up some of the names and stuff, but it's here's
It's
Mama.
360 pages and
Wow.
over 800 recipes.
Here's
Yeah, that's the three.
here's Mama
Oh.
when she was younger. Here's my grandma.
And my daughter and my niece.
This is my grandma, my mom's mom.
Oh, how
And
nice. Yep.
My sister is the oldest, and so she couldn't pronounce her name, and her name was Esther, and so she would call her sister or grandma's sister, and so her whole life to us she was always grandma's sister. She was just
Oh.
that was her name. Oh, we got an eye roller.
I roll.
Hello, Ray.
Do we have
Mr.
to
Johnny
make,
Rainbow.
I mean, do you guys do know safety first? Pull over and don't drive and stream.
I'm out in public, man. This is weird.
I know you've never come on the stream. You look like Gypsy, hanging out in your car.
Just don't lick the windows like Gypsy does.
What?
Don't lick the window.
We're good too. You got pictures of the recipes and everything too, so you know kind of like what it's supposed to look like, or just on some of them.
Are there pictures of the recipes? I don't know. Are there, Mom?
And not so much. I go on Pinterest for that. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, but they're all organized by,
Or like a main dish or a dessert.
appetizers, bread,
appetizers, yeah.
breakfast, decadent desserts, pies, cakes.
And that's what I'm doing for my mom too. And then I have this place where you could send it off and have it, hard binded together. And
Mhm.
because she's starting to forget her rest, she's starting to forget. So, and I want to, a lot of her recipes were by memory.
I'll
So-
sneak it on them.
It's not
Put
just
it right
for your
here.
mom, but
Thank you, guys.
This all
not just for
started
your mom, Nick, but for your daughter
when he
too.
was home one summer and went back to California and on a phone call said,
Just got ducked.
Mom, food seems really important to you. And I said, well, yeah, it is because it's also fellowship and getting together
Yeah.
with people and doing all, brings people together and Thanksgiving dinners and all
Yeah.
that. And so I started writing and I kept writing. Now this is 360 pages long and 800 recipes, but my original one is 54 pages long, I think, and it's a side book of it that's a story of our family and food, and what food each, my aunts and uncles, when I'd go there and have something, or things at church, or things at park where we're living now, or meals I've put on, and all kinds of things like that, where people come together with food.
Well, it is a place for people to come together, but also when somebody's ill and helping another family bring dishes over, or somebody's passed away. And that's where that helps a lot of people, especially if they're going through something. So again, it brings people together, but it is also
I got recipes from different people in the family. I have Greek background, and so I had Greek food and German, and so everybody else kind of sent in ones from their
my dad's side is Italian.
So I'll ask you, there are some dishes unique to New England, and my favorite is a boiled dinner. Have you ever heard of what that is? Oh, that's my
I've
favorite.
had them.
Okay.
That's like a crab boil or what?
It's well, my mom would bake a ham first. We'd have ham, and then she would take it and boil the ham and take it off the bone, and then she'd put it and you'd use that as your sauce. You'd put potatoes and carrots and cabbage in it, and turnip. Turnip's my favorite, and I know you guys
could also do it with seafood.
Yes, or boiled dinner that way as well. Yeah, my favorite is with the ham, and turnip's my favorite. Love turnip.
I do too. My husband doesn't eat that though.
Really? So what was funny is when I moved down south, they were like, "We have turnip greens." I'm like, "Well, what about the turnip?"
Yeah.
In culinary school,
we see greens of everything. Yeah.
In culinary school, we had a cool recipe for Thanksgiving. It was like something like hard root kind of casserole, and it had parsnips, turnips, carrots, like all those root vegetables.
Rutabaga.
Yeah,
rutabaga, and
you put it underneath the turkey, so it gets the turkey drippings on it too. So good, so good.
Well, we also I love to cooking like that, and when my husband was teaching, he would go in, and at the lunch table they'd all have leftovers. We call them must-goes. Everything must go after you're done with it. But they'd look and see what everybody else was eating, and your wife's a good cook. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks tasty. And so we decided to have a what was it?
What?
Our group.
Oh, the gourmet club.
Yeah, we had a gourmet club.
Smoking Coin.
There were 5 couples, and we were together for 45 years.
Wow.
We all were married to the same person all that time.
They were all teachers.
We were all teachers, and we would meet every 2 months. We would be at somebody else's house, and then in the summertime, for those months, as teachers, we got a big paycheck at the end of the year that had to last us for the summer. So we'd go out to a nice restaurant to eat. But we were all adventurous eaters, and would try anything, and so we did a lot of things. It might be a different country or a different. We did
that's
fun. Yeah, different ways.
All right, I'm gonna
different things.
So, we got to tell you the story about the Mississippi Gamblers.
Okay.
I'll tell you that in a second. But Smoking Coin, I had to look up what kohlrabi is. It's German. Kohlrabi in English, scientific name, blah blah blah. Also called a German turnip or turnip cabbage.
We just went through that with Sue Malik.
What?
She got it as a at an auction or something, and she got a bunch of kohlrabi and didn't have any idea what
to do with it. How do I make this? Is this food? I don't know. All right, so here's George's existential question. Hey, tribe, can you still become a deadhead even if the head is dead? JJ, once a deadhead, always a deadhead. Well, that's highly unusual, all staying married for 45 years. Yes, definitely, Richard. All right, so I need to tell you this story now because we came home. I must have been in middle school, and my sister was in high school, and my brother might have been in high school. I was probably about like 14, and my sister was probably like 18, and my brother was like 16 or so. CLMK is here. Jack on my brother.
Hey, CLMK.
Hi, CLMK. Hey, Jack. Great to see you both. And so we came home one day from school, and as soon as we walked in the back door, it's like punched us right in the face. Something was just funky foul. I mean, our house never ever smelled like this before. And we walk in and we're like, what is that smell? And they had been, I guess you had to ferment this drink. They were Mississippi Gamblers, they were called, right? And you had to marinate it for like 48 hours or something. So if say the dinner was going to be on a Saturday, my mom started doing it on Friday. So we came home from school on Friday and it was just, I mean, the whole house just stunk of like really, really sour alcohol smell. Well, it was, so they alternated whose house it was going to be at. And this 2 months was going to be at my parents' house. At our house.
If
and
it's at your house, you were in charge of salad, the bread, and setting up and everything, but the a drink.
Now, mind you, we know these are
And
some
wine.
teachers. These are some teachers that we've had, right? So we know them. We, obviously they were friends with our parents, and we know them through that. But we also know them from being our teachers. One of my best friends, one of the other families, the Izzos, Bob came over and was with us, and we're all watching, we're hanging out while they're having their dinner and stuff. Well, as the dinner progresses and as it progresses, they had, a drink before dinner, and then they bust out the Mississippi Gamblers. They're smashed. Like they're like they were, well, they weren't. Let's take a picture. And she stands up on the couch to take a picture and falls on the couch. And we're all like kids laughing at our parents, just like
nothing is sacred.
That one story from the Mississippi Gamblers drinks, though, I'll never forget.
I stood up and went backwards over the chair onto the couch.
Maybe you weren't standing on the couch. She ended up on the couch. She kind of toppled over, thankfully, onto the couch.
But it was okay.
Today. And that wasn't one of their.
I even had a thing.
Yeah, and they weren't like big drinkers by any means. So I think it hit them like harder than they thought, because they would drink wine with their meals and stuff. But for some reason, they decided to make this Mississippi Gambler drink, and those things were strong.
Snuck up on her, huh?
Nothing is sacred.
Yeah, snuck up on them.
Nothing.
Nothing is secret.
That happens to Nick every once in a while. It's okay. We've seen it.
You too.
I won't say when.
Hold on, I'm gonna do this so she can. I'm gonna do this so when she rolls her eyes, it'll be directly at you.
I feel it coming on.
Say something offensive again.
I know I can't. It can't be forced, but.
Exactly. Can't be forced. I don't say anything offensive to her, do I?
What'd you say, Jips?
I said I don't say anything offensive to her, do I?
It's just it's secondary embarrassment.
Just brotherly.
It's secondary embarrassment. I mean, I'm just like,
You think I like taking you around? I mean, gosh. I'm asking you to come to Florida, but I don't really want you there.
That's because I'm taller than you are. You're afraid to.
Oh, whatever. No.
Not with the hat. Maybe not with the hat.
Yeah, see, I got the hat.
My little nugget.
Yeah, whatever.
Gypsy, you got 15 minutes on break or 30?
30. I'm trying to see. I got about 3 or 4 minutes or something like that.
Is it hot over there where you are in the West in Cali?
87 today.
That's warm to me.
Not too bad. It was warmer last week, and then it went down to like 70s. Yeah.
You guys don't have the humidity? Is that what you?
No, not like the East Coast at all. I can breathe a lot better on the West Coast than I can.
How big are your mosquitoes? Because the mosquitoes we have here should be the state bird. Because I'm really tired of mosquitoes right now.
I'm getting bit a lot though. They might not be big, but they're biting a lot here.
I'm sure they're big where they are.
Yeah.
I love coming back because we see the lightning bugs, the
you guys don't have them in California?
I don't see them in California, at least not in the city. Maybe if
no,
you
we
get
don't
out.
See them.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have a lot of indoor outdoor living too. I never understood that. When I see a show on like in California and they have all these open, I'm like, why don't you shut your doors? The bugs are going to come
Yeah.
in.
Well, like high schools too, and schools they would be outdoor, indoor.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Gypsy.
One cool thing is when I went to New York, like what, 2 years ago or whatever it was, that was one thing that I saw in Central Park was lightning bugs. I'd never seen them before, and they're like all over the place. They were
Aren't
so
they cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, we would catch them in jars. I mean, it was
Yep, we
fun.
did too.
Yeah.
We used to put them on our finger and it looked like a diamond.
Like a ring.
Didn't know that, did you?
But right now,
Like a
the
diamond.
hydrangea trees are like getting really big and bushy, and because those will bloom all the way and change colors all the way into the fall. So they're so pretty right now.
The Inuit people in Alaska give out mosquito sharpshooter badges. They must be huge.
They're huge. Oh my gosh.
Are huge in Florida too.
Yeah.
Yikes. Oh, cool, Jack. I'm glad you're off. You two act like Uncle Al and I did. Oh, Uncle Al, rest in peace, my man. Like a married couple. Nikki, did you divorce dude because you found out? I was told that's why you couldn't be hubby and wife anymore.
Unfortunately, I am very far from it, Rhonda. But
Rhonda doesn't speak often, but she gets right to the point.
That's funny. I didn't even read the second part of it. I could because I was like, that's
Gypsy's shown up with
Rhonda.
his Gypsy has shown up on the stream with his girlfriend, and they were out for your birthday.
one time. I mean, I'm still not sure that he didn't pay her to come on stream and say, pretend to be my girlfriend.
She was not an escort.
I got 3 different baby mama, unfortunately,
Oh, see, secondary embarrassment. I'm embarrassed for it. Oh my.
So Gypsy's barrel, huh? We
Yeah,
put a dino trap in the backyard and stopped mosquitoes cold. What's a dino trap?
What is it? Yeah, because I need one of those.
I know you can do something with like what is
those
it?
big horse flies. I mean, we have big
Vinegar?
all those hurt when they bite.
Yeah,
Like vinegar or something. There's something you can, and if you put it out near you, it'll keep the mosquitoes away. I'm trying to think.
Citronella.
Apple cider vinegar, maybe, or
I don't know, but whatever that is, please let me know. Because
most definitely Diamond Lou. Lots of love here.
Oh,
You're
Diamond
only
Lou,
her,
Diamond Lou.
the one you love. It's a half-acre trap on Amazon. You can find it for mosquitoes. Cool. In the backyard, and it stopped the mosquitoes cold. Nice.
What?
I remember when we were younger, but it smelled awful. Avon Skin So Soft.
Oh, Skin So Soft. But it worked.
It does. It works, but it smells terrible.
Yeah, and it's oily too. So I wouldn't want to use that now because I
don't like
down all the surfaces before you, or wipe yourself down before you came in the house because I wouldn't want everything oily.
I was watching Rhonda. I was watching Capital Currency, and when he was outside doing something, and he was saying he made something as a mosquito deterrent, and it worked really well. And I wonder if you remember what it was. Mary's taking off. Hold on, let's see.
Can't wait, Mary.
Well, everyone, I need to head out and start packing for an awesome weekend. Take care and stay safe, everyone.
Bye, Mary. Drive safely.
Drive safely. Drive safely. Yep. We love you, Mary. Can't wait to see you tomorrow around 5-ish.
The roads are wet. Be careful.
Supper will be ready when you get here.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll have dinner at the cabin. So make sure that go ahead and get checked in and stuff like that, and maybe holler when you're on the road or something. But after you get checked in, feel free to come on out to the cabin and we'll have dinner here. You remember Buyer Boys? Haven't seen him in a few years, and he commented on your mail call. Buyer Boys. I don't
even heard of it.
I don't know who Buyer Boys is. I remember you. I saw that you said something to them that you hadn't seen them in a while, but I wasn't really familiar with who they are. I'll have to look. I'll have to follow them and check them out. But I'm glad that they're back. In the community. It's hard when people kind of disappear and you're like, where did they go? And then all of a sudden they come back and it's like, oh yeah, it's nice to see you again. Nick, does your Sasquatch fill the woods with screams? Do you ever hear it? Oh, she took off for a minute. Supper, I'll be there, says Diamond Lou. He's a trapper. Okay, he's a trapper.
Who's a trapper?
Hey, Stacking Investments, long time. Hello, perpetrators. Good to see you, Stacking. I'm gonna go get some water. Hey,
Yeah,
Mama.
long time no see,
Oh,
Stacking
I
Investments.
was gonna say you can entertain everyone. Entertain them, Mama.
I
Hmm,
had
got
to
Nick.
get a new dryer, and so I had to go
What
change
is
over the
that?
clothes.
Say again?
I got a new dryer, and I was behind on laundry, but now that it's so my new dryer's quiet, I can be on stream and it can be going.
Yeah.
So I had to switch the laundry over.
I've got to load in. I have to have somebody else take it to the bed, and then I can take care of it from there. But
Yeah. Now, when we built the house, I wish I would have put the washer and dryer on the second floor instead of down in the basement. I like it being down cellar, but
yeah,
I wish sometimes it was up, especially in the wintertime. I wish it was upstairs, which we could
maybe
move
when
up.
I was your age, that would have been good. But now I designed this so that we're all on one floor. We can be on two, but we can be on one floor, which is good because
Yeah.
we have the washer and dryer on top of each other in one of the bathrooms down here. But
Makes
they've got
it
to come down
easier.
to use it. Usually, if we have company, we go upstairs, and they get our bedroom suite. Like
Oh, how
they can go
nice.
right out on the porch or have their own thing right back there. But I need it this time. So
Right. So Can's on the second floor then.
yes, yeah, he can do the stairs.
In
Well,
the
the
loft.
stairs,
In the loft.
yeah, and well, there's two lofts upstairs.
Oh, nice.
And the stairs, the Amish built it, so the stairs are half logs.
Oh, I bet that's beautiful.
So they're not even steps and like that. But there's plenty of railings to hang on to get up
Yeah.
and down. So I can do it if I have to. That's when they're saying, don't you dare go upstairs.
Make good choices.
What the heck is a
I'm
basement?
gonna tell on you. No. No, I was just
Stacking perpetrators must live in Florida. He's like, what the heck is a basement? They don't have basements in Florida.
Metal Dragon, you know what a basement is.
We
It's
live
Oh,
in
it's Metal
Florida.
Dragon. Sorry, it wasn't
Oh.
Stacking. Hey, Metal Dragon, Semper Fi, buddy.
it's down cellar. Down cellar.
Oh, I know what I gotta do.
No.
Big hugs.
Hello,
Mama King.
CLMK.
I know what I gotta
Hi,
do.
CMLK.
I gotta update this.
CLMK.
Hold on one second.
We have cellars. Yeah, cellar. I'm going down cellar. So my mom says, I'm down cellar.
Okay, here we go. This is better now. Updated. Can and Mama Can.
That would be me.
That would be you, not the other guy.
Oh, and we're in order too.
Yeah.
Miss Chef Yoda. Hi, sweet friend. Hi, Mr. Yoda. Hi, Sarah. It's great to see you both, or all of you, I should say.
I haven't heard her.
No, we have
In a while.
cellars, not cellar.
Cellar.
Cellars, not basements. I'm a reseller. All right, I'll show you guys two more things, because since we were talking about
Yes, blow yourself up. I got to go switch over the laundry again.
wrong one, can.
I'll be right back.
All right, this is my very first skateboard. This is the very first skateboard I ever had. And it looks like an upside down Mercedes. But this was the very first skateboard I ever had, probably 70s, like early 70s, mid 70s. I don't know. It says Stud. I think it says Stud Trucks. Yeah, I love it how it says Stud Trucks.
Just don't wipe out the light.
Oh, it's upside down, but Stud Truck. It's a stud. I'm not sure what the wheels are made out of, but then I also either last year or 2 years ago.
Wait a minute. The last one we used to move furniture too.
Yeah, they once I left the house, they would use it, and that's why it's got paint all over it and stuff like that. But then I left 2 years ago, I think it was, I picked up this one, Roller Derby Surf. What does it say? Surf Ari. Roller Derby Surf Ari 30. And this one has clay wheels, roller derby, and these wheels are made out of clay, old school trucks. So this is probably early 70s. And then for those of you who weren't here earlier, I just picked this up at my favorite auction on Tuesday. This is a 1960s. This is one of the very first skateboards. It's a Shark #1 by Nash, and it says Sidewalk Surfboard. And this one has metal wheels.
And strut.
Yeah, and trucks.
And trucks.
So this one I won at the auction on Tuesday, and I'm pretty jazzed about that. So those are some of my new pickups that I have gotten since I've been home. And every Tuesday they have this really cool auction that I love to go to, and those were the things that I picked up. Is that the one went in the manhole? No, that's the one that I skateboard on, that Skate Army one pulled out of the manhole for me. I had a blue one just like that one. Nice, Pollock. I like that. Shark, congrats. Thanks, CLMK. I gotta tell Cyclonic Silver, because his wife goes by the nickname Shark. So I gotta send that to them and show them. Can you're close to the PA on Highway 81 side or 80 side? Lou, I'll email you. But it would be great because I'm going to be here for a little while, Lou. So I'll email you or I'll text. I don't know if I have your. I'll get a hold of you tonight or tomorrow and let you know, because yeah, if we could meet like halfway, Lou, I would love that for sure. Oh, we got our friend back. He's still in the car, but Johnny.
I've been on a safety meeting and quest.
Nice. Success?
Oh, yes.
Good. Oh, warning. Name That Tune will be appearing soon and possibly maybe tough tonight. All right, challenge accepted, George. We look forward to it. Yeah, Lou, that would be awesome if we could meet like halfway or something. I would love that. Hang out with Diamond Lou. I can't when I had a blue one just like that. I've seen the blue Shark as well, because I looked on eBay about them and I was like trying to figure out. And I saw a blue one, I saw an orange one, red.
The only thing that I have that says Shark is my vacuum cleaner.
Oh, did you ever see Mr. Mom?
Yes, I have seen that.
Remember my Whoopee? And Michael Keaton is and he's the shark, like he called his vacuum cleaner that too, and it starts eating his blanket. And the boy's like, my Whoopee. So Johnny, oh, you're muted. Are you driving or are you sitting?
I'm passenger seat of a Jeep.
Oh, cool. You with a friend?
Yeah.
Nice.
But I'm still going to make my appearance. You know, still have to say hi to everybody, and
we love having you here. You know that. I loved what you said when you signed off the last week. Just about smiling and just keeping it positive, and
That's a choice too.
Great attitude. Yeah.
It is.
It is a choice. You're absolutely right, Nick. No matter what's going on, what would you say? Brighten the corner you're in.
Yep, brighten the corner. Brighten the corner where you are. Brighten the corner where you are. I don't remember the rest of the words, but brighten the corner where you are.
You know the most important words, at least.
The bass. I'm a high soprano.
Good night, Miss Chef Yoda. We love you. Gonna take a nap. Y'all have a great night. You too, my fellow Gemini. We love you. Warning, danger, Will Robinson. Who's Will Robinson?
Okay, George, I'm ready for this song.
He's typing, I think. I'm sure he's typing it in the chat. Just takes a while.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's a California theme. Name that tune. Please come to LA to live forever. California life alone is just too hard to build. I live in a house that looks out over the ocean. Oh, from Lost in Space. Richard C knows it, and JJ said Lost in Space. Lost in Space. Warning, warning, danger.
Oh,
warning.
okay.
I don't know if I watched Lost in Space.
I didn't watch. I bet it. Yeah, I've heard it.
I watched it a little bit.
Please come to LA to live forever. California life alone isn't too hard to build. I live in a house that looks out over the ocean. Sounds like a Doors song. I feel like I know all the Doors songs, Richard C, and I don't think that is the Doors, but JJ, you got any idea? Oh, Johnny, did you get your mail?
Yes, I did. I got it yesterday.
Good. Somebody's
It got lost for a while in Chicago, but
I should know it. Nick should know it.
It got hung up in Chicago for a while.
yeah.
Tribe prayers and loves. Oh, is Patty here? Did I miss Patty Ferguson in the chat? I wanted to share. I don't see Patty. Please come to Boston. Mama Cass. Nick should know it.
I don't.
I wanted to share with everybody that unfortunately Patty Ferguson lost her mom.
Oh.
And just a few days ago. So please keep Patty Ferguson in your thoughts and just kind of reach out to her if you can. I want to share a picture of her mom real quick, and I've shown a picture of her before, and she's just the sweetest lady. And let me see where I can find it. Sang with White Rabbit. Oh, is it from is it Jefferson Airplane? Is it a song by Jefferson Airplane? All right, let me look for the picture of Mama. Where is it? Are you looking up the lyrics?
Yeah, but they're weird.
Okay, here we go. Wait, where?
CLMK was the title.
There, I think I fixed that.
Mama Cass? Oh no. Wait.
Well, did the guy that sang that song just pass away?
Mom, CLMK had it? I don't see. Is it the Mamas and the Papas? All right, hold on. Why can't I find? Oh, here we go. Maybe, oh, I think it's in an email. That's not in a text. It's in an email. John has their artist. Oh, Dave Loggins.
Okay, so he just passed away. The person that sang that song. Please come to Boston.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a great song.
All right, hold on. Let me look here.
You would know
here it is. Okay, yeah, it's in an email. Okay, so this is Mama Ferguson, and Please Come to Boston by Dave Loggins. Stacking Investment has it, and Rhonda too. Nice. I don't think I know that song.
It's a great song. I bet if you heard it, I bet you would know it.
So Please Come to Boston by Dave Loggins. And did you say Dave Loggins just passed away?
Yeah, he just passed away.
Oh man. All right, let me show you.
It was what's the other Loggins? Him and the other Loggins are cousins.
Kenny?
Yeah.
Kenny Loggins?
Yeah.
And if you can tell what shirt she's wearing.
Oh.
Mama Ferguson was.
Oh, isn't she look
a
sweet?
Deadhead. She's wearing a Grateful Dead tie-dye.
How sweet.
So Patty, we are with you. Our hearts are with you. And to Mama
Kenny
Ferguson,
okay.
Rest in peace, and see you again.
Yeah, so he and Kenny were cousins.
Yes, you heard it, Can, I'm sure. I've probably heard it. All right, I'm gonna listen to it for.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Oh wait. Wait. Where did it go? Wait. Okay.
So how's your day been going, Nick?
Good. And how was yours?
It's pretty good.
Good. You have been having a good
Nice
week?
and cool. I got hit with a big old storm a couple days ago. Been doing a lot of cleanup. No power. No power.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are you located?
Northern Illinois.
No, did they have tornadoes?
Some areas did.
Yeah.
We had like straight line winds of like 95 miles an hour though.
Oh, that's heavy winds. Yeah. Yes, Bob Newhart passed away today, I think.
I know. I love Bob Newhart. He was funny.
What show was he in? Where it had was it Larry
David?
No,
I do recognize it.
You do? Oh, I thought you were gonna play it for us all to hear.
No, because I don't want to copyright, and
That's right too. That's right too.
that's why I was listening to it discreetly. 94 years young. Yeah, and he was I loved him in Elf too. He was in Elf. Bob Newhart. Yeah, a bunch of like Bob Newhart.
Was it the Bob Newhart show?
Richard Simmons. Yeah, the Newhart show, the Bob Newhart show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Richard Simmons passed away. Brenda from 90210. She was 53 years old.
Shannon Doherty.
I grew up watching that show. Yeah, that was a lot this week.
Shelley Duvall.
Shelley Duvall.
She was in The Shining. She was the woman in The Shining.
Oh yes, I've never seen that movie. Yes, but
she was Olive Oyl in Popeye.
Oh, was she?
Against with Robin Williams, the Robin Williams version of Popeye.
Okay.
You'd recognize her, I think.
Immediately she would.
Yeah, I know who she is now that you guys say that, but
yeah,
I never did see her I didn't watch The Shining. I don't like.
She kind of had she was really thin, big eyes, and kind of a not a big mouth, but just
there's been a lot of controversy surrounding that because
she was mentally ill.
Yeah, Dr. Phil had her on his program, and she was mentally ill, and so there's a lot of controversy around that show.
Yeah, he was not kind to her, and kind of.
I never did see it. Yeah, but because she was mentally ill, they said and he wasn't. Yeah.
Dr. Phil, I'm not surprised by Dr.
I mean, I don't even think he's a real doctor.
Well, he's an Oprah doctor. I mean, he's. I won't get into any of that, but it's like. Anyways, the coin trap. Apple cider vinegar is the answer to your question earlier. Yes. Thank you. I thought it was apple cider vinegar. So
that also takes away fruit flies.
For mosquitoes and fruit flies, if you put apple cider vinegar around, different places in the house, it's supposed to, or outside as well, because Capital Currency was doing that and said that it worked great as well.
We had a tornado go through here in northern Indiana. Not much damage, thankfully. Well, thank God. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God, Pollock. My dad was telling me in Eden, New York, there was a tornado just recently, and it stayed on the ground for an hour.
And we're not used to having those up in this area in New York, but they're coming more and more into our areas and they're staying on the ground for much longer, causing a lot more damage.
I'm not surprised. He seems like a quack. I don't know. I won't. I'm gonna stay on the positive tip. I'm gonna count my blessings.
Yep. That's what we do. That's what we do. Smile and nod.
If you have time and get a picture of you standing under that sign, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's on the way to the airport. So on the way there, maybe I'll stop and I'll just be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Don't worry. Let me show you my outro on YouTube."
Well,
don't worry about it.
Until they tell you no, you have an open invitation. That's the way I look at things.
It's a beautiful big barn, and we were coming at it from the other direction. So we saw the barn first because we stopped on our way home to take the picture. I was like, "Oh, Dad, let's stop on the way back." So he's like, "Yeah, no problem." So we saw, and I was like, "What a beautiful big barn!" And then all of a sudden, I saw the silo, and I saw that it was written there, and I was like, "Oh my!"
They wouldn't have a problem with it at all.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. I'll just sweet talk them and.
All you gotta do is say smile, and I say I didn't see any trespassing signs. I'm sorry, but I won't do it again. So
I got the photo I needed.
Like, sorry.
I want to share a quote. I've shared this quote
Yeah.
before, and I think it's just really timely. And it comes from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And it's just real simple, but it just resonates, and especially right now. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. By Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And I just think it's just really timely, and it comes from such a strong and unifying man, you know. And I feel like it's just kind of one of those things that, you know, when I hear that, I just think of, you know, togetherness, and I think of kind of putting so much, you know, so much that's not necessary just to the side, and to just really, you know, just think about how to get through to someone, and you catch more flies with honey than, you know, vinegar. And I think that it's just one of those things where if you know, Johnny, you talk about, you know, smiling and being that kind of light in somebody's life, and, you know, we always talk about being the light, and it's just one of those things that, you know, it's being the change that you wish to see in the world. If you want more love in the world, be more loving. If you want more light in the world, you know, let your light shine a little brighter, and it'll take off, and that's what we
Sometimes finding that smile isn't easy, but there's a way.
But that's also, it shows who you are as a person. If you're showing ugliness, that's what's inside you. So if you're showing kindness and being open to things, that's also what's inside you. So, you know.
Yeah. It's a choice, like we keep saying, and you were saying, Nick, and Johnny, you're absolutely right. It's like, it's just one of those things that, and the more you kind of remind yourself of those things, and the more people that you surround yourself with that echo those things and support you in that, you know, because it's not always easy to find that, Johnny, but you know, it's better than the alternative.
It's practice, yeah.
Hi, Furry Plants and Coins. We love you, Tina.
It doesn't have to be that hard. We make it harder for ourselves when we act that way, in a negative way. That's harder than acting in a positive way.
I'm glad that works out for you, Stacking Investments. That's great news to hear that you're not in the same discomfort.
4 months ago, I went 85%.
Oh, sorry, I just changed.
No, it's okay. I can read it over.
Okay. To repeat the answer for those who may have missed it, it's Please Come to Boston by Dave Loggins. Dave just died Wednesday, June 10th. Thanks, George. That's a timely, you know, kind of nod to him and his legacy, because when you write a song like that affects people in such a positive way, that's a great legacy to leave.
And it was, of course, he had a great career, but he was a one-hit wonder, and that was his one hit. But yet, of course, he did other great things, but that was his one-hit song.
Having one hit is a lot more than some people can even get to.
He was also a producer. He was also a writer for other people. So that was just his number one, you know. But of course, he did other amazing, great things in the industry.
Definitely. And I love people that kind of write, you know, for others and collaborate with others and help them to be better writers and musicians and things like that. And I was just reading something about Sammy Hagar was talking about. I just read an interview about Sammy Hagar and how he wrote so much better when he had a collaborating, you know, partner to write with. And, you know, and you think of like, you know, you think of like for you, Joe Perry and Steven Tyler, right, from Aerosmith, they were writing partners. You think of the Beatles with George Paul and Paul and John and Paul McCartney, Lennon and McCartney. And, you know, you think of Bernie Taupin and Elton John and even the Grateful Dead had writers. They had John Barlow. He wrote the songs basically with Bob Weir, and then Jerry Garcia and, oh my God, I can't believe I'm blanking on. George, help me. Who was Jerry Garcia's writing partner?
I'm obsessed.
It wasn't Grisman. It wasn't David Grisman. It was who was Jerry Garcia's writing partner? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of. I liked I Can't Drive 55, but I was in a I started like looking at some stuff about Eddie Van Halen, and then Van Hagar came up.
I'm so obsessed with Chad Smith right now.
Be careful because I got that plugged in over there. You're obsessed with who?
Chad Smith, the drummer.
Oh, from the Chili Peppers.
Chili Peppers, because
Yeah.
you know that skit that he did on Saturday Night Live, but then he's on this like show like where he's doing all this where he has to listen to something, then he does the he has to
Echoes it, like mirrors it.
Yeah, he's so funny, but yet he's so talented, but he's also got a great personality. So it's just I've been watching him. I think he's so fun.
Nice.
And he was talking about another band that he started called
Oh.
Chicken Feet or Chicken Foot or something.
Oh yeah, Chickenfoot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Robert Hunter. No, it wasn't Pigpen, John Jacobs. I just remembered it. Robert Hunter was the one who wrote with Jerry Garcia, and Robert Hunter would write the lyrics, and Jerry Garcia would write the music, and then John Barlow would write the lyrics, and Bob Weir would write the music. Yeah, it was
Aerosmith's
Robert
from
Hunter.
Boston.
Brave. I'm down 50 pounds and still losing. That's awesome, Stacking Investments.
Wow.
And it sounds like your joints are feeling better.
Congratulations. I mean, that's hard to do.
I'm down 40.
Mama Can's down 40 pounds.
Congratulations. That's very good.
Yeah.
That it's
Takes a while,
hard.
but it's getting there.
Well, it's better slow and steady than it is.
Metal Dragon. Wasn't Ben and Jerry's Jerry Garcia's partner?
Yeah.
Now Ben and Jerry's, isn't that in Vermont?
Oh, we got a somebody off camera. Say it louder.
This is Pop Can, and
Hi,
I'm down
Pop.
15.
He's down 15 pounds.
Yay!
Nice. Diamond Lou, take care, my man.
I'd like
Well-
to gain 5 or 6 pounds.
Somebody's making a cameo.
Hi,
We got the
Pop.
whole fam. Well, the 3 fam dam.
Family.
Yeah, I'm Pop Can, but I'm leaving it up to Can and Mama Can because they're the two best cans who can.
Okay.
On that note, he's out.
Go eat
He's
your
out.
burgers.
That's my pops, a little one-liner, and he's like, "Oh, Dad, what was the
Yeah.
that you
riddle
told
or-
Mel, the riddle,
If you were gonna tell
The-
it for Sunday.
or like
Somebody else said it.
you had just said
With the
it?
hippo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here's the riddle that I was trying to think of earlier.
What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo?
I think
An
this
H?
is-
You give up?
Yeah, go ahead.
he
A
said-
hippo can weigh more than 2 tons. A zippo's a little lighter.
Oh,
I was like an H.
We love you, Diamond Lou. Take care, my man.
every Sunday he has one for the minister after the service.
Oh, that's fun.
You're not canning around. It's a little lighter. I love it. It is. And they're made in Pennsylvania.
Mhm.
Zippos.
Zippos
Do you know they
are,
have a lifetime guarantee?
Right near here.
oh, I didn't know that. But those are very collectible as well. You know, finding
They
vintage
are.
ones. I've seen them in auctions all the time.
No matter how old the Zippo is, you can always send it back and get it
That's really neat.
either fixed or they'll replace it.
We've been to the museum. It's right over the border from where
Oh.
we are.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Right on, Johnny. I understand. Glad you came up to see us, though. The time we got. Oh, we've been on an hour and a half already.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel
Wow.
like it.
This was fun. This is fun.
I
It's
know.
nice to see the family and see how your mom is doing. I'm so glad she's doing much better.
She's got some nice sunflowers that came from my brother and sister-in-law.
Aren't those beautiful? It's been nice having us on the again every Thursday. I've enjoyed it very much.
Yep. How about a 2-part elephant joke? I love it. I have an elephant joke too, but I'll wait and see if it's the same one. So we'll wait for Georgia.
Let's do it.
CLMK, I'm off to bed. Much love,
Oh, good night.
everyone.
Mwah.
Good night.
We
Sweet
love
dreams.
you, CLMK.
Sweet dreams.
Thanks for coming and chilling. Oh, did you get your mail, CLMK? Hopefully everybody got their mail. I know Gypsy was the one who got kicked back to me. It's in Los Angeles right now, and I'm like,
And I've been gonna call you, but I don't have your number.
Mm.
You're gonna call who? Me?
CLMK.
Oh, CLMK. I'll give it to her while she's here.
Okay.
Time flies when you're having fun with the tribe. Awesome tribe. That's right, Rhonda. I didn't realize we honestly, it doesn't feel like we've been on an hour
It
and a
doesn't
half.
feel like that at all.
Great, too.
Blue Moon
You got another
Beach.
half hour in you?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. We'll stay on another half hour. We'll make it 2 hours. It just came today. Awesome, CLMK. Blue Moon. Hi, Blue Moon B. This is Mama Can Can.
She's getting ready to go to the Ohio Coin Show next week.
What? Okay, why? Here's the joke. It's a two-parter. Okay, from George. Why do you not go into the jungle at 3 o'clock? Why do you not go into the jungle at 3 o'clock? In the jungle, the mighty jungle. I don't know why. Oh, I'll look at my email, Richard. I will right now, my man. All right, it's a two-parter though, so there's more. The Rainmaker, Good Will Hunting, Saving Private Ryan. Matt Damon nominated for all three at the same time, Actor of the Year, and he lost. They won at least for on Good Will Hunting for him and Ben Affleck for original screenplay. I think it was for original screenplay. Shift Kicker, God bless my friend.
We're
Mad
having a raid.
Stacker.
That's nice.
We got a Mad Stacker EC Everyday Opportunity raid coming. Thank you, Shift Kicker. I want you to know I thumbs up every little prayer that you put on your community posts. I want you to know they don't go unnoticed, and I appreciate them. Okay, here we go, and here's the answer. Because that's when elephants jump out of trees. Why do alligators have short legs? Oh, this is how it's a two-parter. All right, so the question was, why do you not go into the jungle at 3 o'clock? Because that's when the elephants jump out of the trees. Why do alligators have short legs? How do elephants jump out of trees at 3 o'clock? What's the connection?
Because the elephants land on them.
All right, hold on. I'm going to look for my... Oh, from our trip. Shows the beauty around us. All right, I got some pictures I can show you after we get the punchline to why do alligators have short legs? Oh, I remember these. This is from the Alaska cruise, right? Oh, yeah. I think these were from the Alaska cruise.
So they will be under the elephant?
Oh, maybe the elephants landed on the alligators and just...
That's what I said already.
You said that?
Yeah.
I was just
Mama
reading the
Can.
chat. Yeah.
But I don't think that's it.
Okay, yes. So these pictures that I'll show you in a moment are from...
Because they
can't read time and went into the jungle at 3 o'clock.
George.
That Jerry Garcia, George Matthews guy. Because they can't read time went into the jungle at 3 o'clock.
He cracks
What do you
me
call...
up. George, you crack me up.
Okay, so...
Elephant get up a tree.
So what do you call... what do you call things that don't have anything to do with pachyderms? What do you call things that are not affiliated with pachyderms?
Oh, I don't know.
Irrelevant.
Oh.
Me and Mama Can had the same reaction, I think. We both were like, oh.
It's irrelevant. All right. So these are pictures from
Hi, Mad.
Mr. Traveling Man. Mad Stacker, good to see you. These are from Richard C's trip. And this is when they came back from Tokyo, I believe.
Oh.
And this is on a cruise in Alaska. Just stunning.
Gorgeous.
God's earth. That is for sure.
Yep.
The best painter in the world, that guy upstairs. The man upstairs. Sea Monkey, arg, ahoy, everyday opportunity. Great to see you. Thank you all for coming for the raid,
Hi,
EC
Lucy.
and Mad Stacker. JJ, please drop
Silver
their links
Selling
because I know
Machine.
probably the 20 people in here know them well, but please go sub to Mad Stacker and Mr. Everyday Opportunity. Great to see everybody. Let me go. Silver Selling Machine. Great to see you. Thank you for stopping in, my man or woman. Not quite sure. And let's keep seeing. Ooh, jumping. Elephant jokes were big when I was back in college. All right, George, how do you get down from an elephant? Or anyone, how do you get down from an elephant? Oh, let's bring Nick back.
I rode an elephant and they just told it to get down.
How do you get down?
I rode a camel.
I want to ride a camel. How was that? Bumpy?
Yeah, it was hot. It was by the Sphinx and the pyramids.
Oh, wow.
So you can't get down from an elephant. You get down from a goose.
Oh.
You can call me Ange. Right on, Silver Selling Machine. Ange. Nice to meet you, Ange. Big loves right back to you, Mad. I appreciate it. It's great to see you as well. Okay, George's got another question.
Mad and EC.
What's gray on the inside and clear on the outside? Gray on the inside and clear on the outside. My brain. No, it's just gray and dead.
Hmm.
I rode a camel in Egypt. I got a tick bite. Ow.
Yeah, in Egypt?
Hopefully you didn't get a souvenir of Lyme disease either.
I did too, but I didn't get that.
Really, can't? I don't know, Blue Moon Bee. Maybe it's not a joke. Maybe it's just a groaner. An elephant in a baggie. What's gray on the inside and clear?
Oh.
It's got to be a big ass baggie.
Write these down for Dad. He may need them the next few weeks.
Oh God! It took 6 months to get over the high temperature from being bitten by a tick.
Mm.
Damn.
Well, they say if you've been bit by a tick, you should go to the doctor and get that antibiotic if you've been bit within, or if you've had it on you 24 hours.
Yeah.
My husband's cousin's husband lives about 3 miles from us, and he's got Lyme disease from a tick.
Yeah, I mean that's serious.
They weren't sure what was wrong with him, and they finally figured it was Lyme. Or
yeah, it's hard to
diagnosed. Yeah.
And they said, "Has he been bitten?" We don't know, but we live in the woods.
Yes,
they're really back to basics, kind of living in the woods.
Yeah, they're off the grid. He's pretty amazing. He was a elevator repairman. He was like the Otis guy, and but he's really, really great with his hands and stuff, and just always tinkering with stuff. And he built his own apiary, so he's got bees. He's got but everything's solar panels, generators. He's not on the grid. He's like he's living off the land for sure.
And she does all her baking and everything using, she gets flour and things by the 5-gallon size.
But also a lot of
cooks on fire,
farm to table, like like garden right to the table, and just as fresh as you can get it.
Yeah, it's we have our yard sprayed for ticks because
I live in the tick capital of the world. And are you in California, Metal Dragon?
He's in New Hampshire. He's in New Hampshire.
Oh, New Hampshire. I don't know why I thought you were in California for some reason. New Hampshire is the tick capital of the world.
He's in Hampton. He's in Hampton Beach, I think, on Hampton Beach.
Okay, Mad Cow lives in New Hampshire too. I'll have to ask him about.
They're both very close to the main border.
You could get off of an elephant. There's something about an elephant in the refrigerator too. There's some joke about an elephant in a refrigerator, but I can't remember how it goes. Richard C. Yep, I had to go to my doctor, heart specialist, and then an infectious disease doctor who found it. I never knew I was bit except for the red bull's eye on my leg for 3 days.
And that you see, I thought that if you took care of the Lyme disease quickly, that you'd be better off. I would think within 3 days would have been.
Mm-hmm.
That's frightening. Yeah, because they burrow. I mean, you can't. You got to check your dogs, all the time, and
it's scary. That's why,
Oh, Biggie's found 6 ticks in the last 2 weeks. Well, come down to the cabin
Yeah.
tonight then. Save yourself, Biggie. There's none down
That's
here.
freaking awesome.
Super freaking awesome.
I don't know if we can say that, but
Great to see you, Mr. Sir Freak. It was African fever that you caught. Holy crap, Richard. That's frightening.
That's wicked
That
scary.
sounds
yeah.
Hi,
Six.
Bad Gateway. It's good to see you. Did you get my
Hey.
email?
What's up,
I sent
Bad
your email
Gateway?
back.
I love that guy.
Oh my gosh, I do too. He's such a nice guy.
You could tell by the peanuts on his breath.
Oh my gosh, George.
It's great to see you, Bad Gateway. I hope you're
It's
doing
nice
well,
to
my friend.
see him. We don't see him often enough.
He's one of those silent and really awesome friends that doesn't have to say a lot, but when they do,
Oh,
and when they
good.
send you an email or something, it's really meaningful.
He's a
Not that
special-
everyone else's isn't, but
Yeah.
you know, sometimes when you don't hear from somebody for a while and then they just kind of surprise you, like I said, it's
Yes, I'm glad he does stop in every once in a while. If not, I always wonder about him.
He said your email was great.
Oh, good.
That's
I'm
awesome.
glad. Well,
Richard, what year were you in
no.
Egypt?
I'm blushing.
Richard C., what year were you in Egypt? Mama Can's wondering.
I'm so jealous of Richard C. He's been to all over the world.
You know, and I won't share, you know, anything about him that he's not comfortable with, but there's a reason, Nick, and
Oh,
Richard and his wife are living their lives to the fullest and for a beautiful reason, and if he wants to tell you in the chat, you know, but there's a reason why they go and do all this stuff, and it's a beautiful reason. And
well, good.
and,
Just recently. Yeah. I was there in 1960.
1960. Oh, and that's when, remember, some of you might remember I showed some coins that Mama Can gave me. They're stuck
Yeah,
to
I
a
remember
paper,
that.
and that was on that trip, right?
Mhm.
When it was a missionary trip, wasn't it?
It was Christian Friendship Caravan. My minister from my home church led it for 10 weeks in Europe and the Middle East.
Okay.
Hoagland? What's Hoagland?
It was,
Oh, Richard, I see.
So, yep.
Yep.
And so Richard, he shared this with me, and it's just the most beautiful reason to really just choose
To live life.
to just get out there and live, and thank God, Richard C., that your wife you know, just persevered and beat it, and now you two can just, you know, really continue to do the things that you love to do.
Okay.
Egyptians
why do
were
you
really
paint-
nice people.
nice people.
mhm.
Why do you paint an elephant's toenails red? I
Aw,
don't
Steph.
know, and I'm afraid to ask.
Dick, why do you paint an elephant's? Oh, I've heard this one. I can't. Let me see if I can remember it. I won't say it, but Blue Moon Bee says, "Impressive, Mama Can." She's got a lot of stories and you know, things that, you know, she shared about that trip, Blue Moon and everyone. It's really cool. Richard C. Yep, life is short, and we are doing everything we can now. I love it,
Mhm.
Richard. And you can share it with us too. He sends me pictures and, you know, updates
does
me
share.
about. Oh, he sent me this picture of, he was in, I think Tennessee. I want to say Nashville or Memphis or something, but he sent me a picture. He was in this bar, and the whole bar was made underneath the glass.
Was it Morgan?
Hundreds, if not thousands, of Morgan silver
Morgans, yep.
dollars. I was like, holy
Yeah,
crap.
and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm surprised somebody hasn't tried to bust that open.
So they could see their feet. That's why they paint their toenails red, the elephants, so they could see their feet. Richard C. Hoagland. Oh, is that somebody
Shoot.
famous? I don't know the Hoagland last name, surname. Peanut butter. There's so many different things going on. Peanut butter that never forgets, or an elephant that sticks to the roof of your mouth so they can hide in the strawberry patch. Oh, did he have another one? Yes, it was the
coin
bar.
bar.
Oh, and Nudies bar. That's right. is a plexiglass top. You couldn't get it then. Nick would have been wanting like to set them free, and I could imagine her coming in with like a
Sure,
pickaxe.
I have a chisel.
Yeah, a chisel or a pickaxe, like Yukon Cornelius, like, looking for silver. Oh, something instead of nothing. She's like, something. 90%.
I can get in there. I'll promise.
Okay, Hoagland is a author and a NASA conspiracy theorist. Okay. So Richard C. Hoagland was is an author and a NASA conspiracy theorist.
Another two-parter coming soon.
Oh,
Well,
no,
George,
probably.
I don't know if I'm going to be around for that two-parter. I smell some cinnamon rolls being baked upstairs.
Ooh. And you're gonna follow it your nose like a little.
Yes, 'cause my husband, he just texted about 10 minutes ago. He's like, they're ready. And I'm like, but now I can smell them.
Nice.
Yes,
You're gonna
because
be like a cartoon. You're gonna be like a cartoon character, like.
I am, it's just like, it smells so good. I'm not even that hungry, but it smells so good. I know they smell so good.
She's famous for cracking them out.
Yeah, I don't have any
Another-
more coins to crack out right now. Oh
yeah. Nudie also had a clothing line, and when I was selling stuff for Barry Chase, Nudie, he had a shop in North Hollywood, Nudie's, and they were cowboy western shirts and things like that, and apparel, but he would also outfit a lot of country western stars and things.
Are they nude? Is it like
and things like that?
Is it nude?
Nudies, Nudies. And no, it was just the name.
Okay.
But it was really like suits and things that had like embroidery and just really like high-end, really expensive stuff, and also belts, really, really expensive belts that he would hand tool,
right,
and put stuff on. And he did Roy Rogers outfits. Yeah.
Okay.
So he was really famous, and he had a shop in North Hollywood on Lancashire Boulevard, I believe.
So did he do Hollywood movies?
He did a lot of outfits for them, I'm sure.
Yes, because I remember seeing a tag like that when they were on Antique Road. Is it?
Oh,
Road
yeah.
Road?
If you ever see a tag with Nudies,
yeah,
get it if it's even somewhat reasonably priced, because they're expensive, and they're not making them anymore.
And they're highly collectible, probably.
Highly collectible. All right. What did Jane say when the elephants came over the hill? Here come the elephants. What did Tarzan say when the elephants came over the hill?
Get to the other
side. What did Jane say when the elephants came over the hill?
Ethan Top had one done by Nudie.
Oh, nice. Yep. Yeah,
Good
Billy
memory.
Gibbons and Frank Beard. I love Frank Beard is the drummer. He's the one out of the two that didn't have a beard, and his last name is Beard from ZZ Top. Good memory, Nick.
Here comes the Peanut Gallery.
His bar is in Nashville on the main strip, and they have a car with all silver dollars on it. Holy crap.
That's one I've never been to Nashville, and I'd like to go.
Tarzan said, "Here come the prunes." He was colorblind. What am I missing? Here come which one?
No,
This one?
That one. Is that the answer to the?
No, George Matthews is doing the
Okay,
jokes.
you're right. Yeah.
It was on
a Pawn Stars show.
Stars show. Yep, I like that show too.
My grandmother made country and western outfits for several bands. I'd love to be able to find some of her work. She had tags in her work also. Ruth Tyler.
That's really cool.
Sweet, Rhonda. I hope you can find some. Well, Nick, we don't want to keep you from your.
I'm going to sign off, but it was great to see you, Mama Can. I'm so glad you're doing well, and continued prayers for you.
Thank you much.
And maybe we'll see you again next week.
We're going to be on Thursday night. Yeah, we'll be on next Thursday.
Great.
So,
we'll have
you'll
fun.
see you again.
And thank you, and see everyone in the chat. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Love you, Nick. Thanks for coming up.
Bye.
Love to hubby and daughter. Yes, Bad Gateway. And I was gonna email you back. I've been on vacation and today I was basically out of the house all day. Thank you, by the way, for the email, and you're welcome as well. I'm glad. And also if the person that comes over tomorrow is not interested, or if you know me with music, and I do collect record albums, and every time when I'm at in not in New York, I'm in New York now. When I'm in Los Angeles and I do the stream on my couch, I always put an album, a record album behind me. I mean, I would be interested in buying some of those records, especially if the person that comes over tomorrow doesn't Bad Gateway. So, and we definitely have the same interest in music. So let me know, and I'll get back to you tomorrow with the email, but let me know how it goes tomorrow, because if they're not interested, or if they only want to buy some of them or something like that, let me know, and I'd be happy to try to work out a deal with you. I'll keep you posted. Okay, my friend. But I hope it goes well, and good luck. And I wish Amoeba Records was a little bit closer to you, because they're really fair. And I remember when they were going to come to, because I think they originated in San Francisco in Northern California. And yeah, Blue Moon, I'm in New York with Mama Can Can and Pop Can visiting on vacation. And we heard in Los Angeles, all of a sudden we started seeing all these advertisements, Amoeba Music, and I'm like, what is this Amoeba Music? We're buying records, and they just were all of a sudden they put out these like blast, I think maybe emails too or something, but they started just like spamming all over Los Angeles, Amoeba Records, Amoeba, and I go, what's Amoeba Records? And then but they were buying stuff immediately, and wanting to get people's attention, but also they were trying to get inventory, because and then we went to Hollywood, where it is, and it's massive. I mean, the place is just, it's like an amoeba. It's just sprawling, and it's a pretty good music shop, and they have live bands, live like really small intimate shows in the Amoeba Records shop, which is kind of cool. It's people just stand in the rows like the rows of the albums and the tapes and all that stuff. So it's massive. It's massive. And I think there's one in Berkeley, San Fran, and now LA. Oakland, maybe, I don't know, Berkeley or Oakland. So lucky to still have your mama. Mine passed away. I I know, Blue Moon Bee, and my heart's with you, and it's just one of those things where you soak it up. And she had a big health scare this last month, and I thought of coming early, because I wanted to just kind of be here with her, and wasn't sure what was going on. I wanted to be here with my dad, because he was driving an hour each way to visit her in the hospital. But
for 22 days.
they're resilient, and she's got a lot to still do, and she's highly motivated to get better.
Nobody promises tomorrow, but I want to live the dash between the year I was born and the year I'm out of here. So life is worth living.
You're welcome, Bad Gateway. Those were given away at the Hollywood Bowl, and at the Beck Show. So it was so hot that Amoeba was giving away the Lollipop fans, and so actually I asked Mrs. Can Can to go and grab a bunch of them, because I thought they would be nice for giveaways. So I'm glad that you enjoy it and appreciate it. Couldn't have done it without you, Bad Gateway, my buddy. I agree, Mama. God knows I want to see 106. Nice. You will, Rhonda. We love your haircut too, by the way.
Yes. Looks great.
Yep. And one of the reasons why, and she wanted to come up earlier, on a different time, and I was going to maybe have her, come up on when I was in Los Angeles and come up, but the timing just wasn't right. But I'll just kind of hand it over to her. She wanted to say, to you all directly.
I will say it now. You pass through your life, and you meet people, and they come in and go out, and but they're all still there. And there were so many people, our churches up here, our place we live in Florida, people in this area, and our other son who has Running for Heroes and the people that he's involved with, and Can on here, and just knowing that you're also here to support him, and that pleased me, and knowing that he'd be okay, whatever. I've lived a good life. I just turned 82, and as long as I'm still floating, how do I always say it? I'm vertical and on the right side of the grass. I plan on keeping on going. But if tomorrow's my last day, I've lived a good life. I've brought up kids. I've met people. I've been connected with other people through my own kids. And I knew, and prayer is a wonderful thing. And I know that's been happening. And as it is with everybody in the tribe, that's a family too. And you work at it all the time, and you're there, and just keeping things positive and open, and knowing that somebody cares, and that you can care back. Live your life. Don't wish it could be something else. Do what needs to be done so that you can find those sweet spots, that people are there and that they care, and you care back for them. So thank you all for being there, and gifts, cards, flowers, whatever came my way, were so much appreciated.
I will. Yep. And it's really counting your blessings and not your problems. And it's something that it's a mindset, and it's not always easy. And like Johnny said earlier, it's not always easy to find your smile, but what's the alternative? Just going around being miserable and just kind of dragging others down because you're miserable, and that's an alternative that I don't even want to entertain. And I think, like, just having that kind of mindset, and that I get it from my family, and I had said I think the last time that I signed off on my auction, that when I showed the video of Mama Can singing at church that one time for Christmas, and this is why I am the way I am, and this is why I'm able to tell people I love them, because I would rather put it all out on the table, and then if something does happen, then, and I'll tell you exactly why before we sign off. Because when I went to live my dream, and I always wanted to live in Los Angeles, it was something I wanted since I was a kid, and I did it, and like she said, go after what you want. And it was hard to leave home, and a lot of my friends stayed behind, and it would have been easy for me to just kind of stay back in New York and just live that life or whatever, and not and deny what I really wanted. And I didn't. I took that risk, and I no risk, no reward. You want to get the fruit, you have to venture out on a limb. No guts, no glory. There are all these things that you can say, but to actually do it takes something. And I know that I had deep roots, and she always said, we've given you your wings, fly. It's your time, and it was okay to do that. And so when I did that, it was difficult, because I knew I was doing good things at the hospital, and I was all these things, but they weren't able to really see and feel kind of what the impact maybe that I have with people, or however you want to put it, but the connection that I can make with people, and that I do make with people. And for a long time I was afraid of my parents dying, and it consumed me. And especially when I moved away, I was consumed with these thoughts and these fears of losing my parents. And the more work that I did with people in the hospitals, and the more work that I did with myself to really figure out who I was, I tapped into my power. And what my power was, and what my power is, are my words, and letting people know, them, especially my parents, how I feel about them. And I wrote them on a flight back from New York. I wrote them each a letter, and I declared my default emotion used to be anger. Without a doubt, my default was anger. I would go to anger because it was protective. I could protect myself. I could protect others. I could keep others away so that they didn't, hurt me or whatever the case may be. But my default emotion used to be anger. And I made a declaration in this letter that I then mailed back to them once I got to Los Angeles individually. I wrote each one of them an individual letter, and there were similarities, but they were also, personalized to my mom and my dad. And I said, and I declared that I'm replacing that default emotion to love, and that I'm choosing love. And I literally made a 180 in my life. And the reason why is because once I did that, and once I really just started to tell them what they mean to me, it opened up, this thing where there was nothing left unsaid. There's nothing left unsaid. If she were not to wake up tomorrow, I'd be devastated. But I would know in my heart, she knows exactly how I felt, how I feel about her, how I felt about her. And that was my power. That's something I can control. That's
communication.
The communication is something that I had control of. So then I didn't feel powerless over it. I didn't feel like I didn't have a say in it. I didn't feel like if something were to happen, then there was so much left unsaid, and there were so many things I wanted to say. I've said all those things. I say all those things. And when I signed off on my auction the other night, this is why I'm able to tell you all that I love you, and why I'm able to say those things, because it's a choice, and it's a declaration I made with my mom and dad that I'm choosing love. I'm not gonna tolerate anything less in my life, and I'm not gonna tolerate anything less with myself. And it opened up a dialogue, and it brought us a lot closer. And it's just one of those things that, like, it was a paradigm shift.
Love is never divided. It just separates, and each part is as big as the last one was. And it just keeps going like that. It doesn't keep dividing until there's nothing there. It keeps giving and spreading.
George says, Can fond memories of your parents are like lily pads holding you above water as you step forward in life. Yeah, it's a safety net.
Mm-hmm.
It is a safety net for sure. And it's one of those things where you can draw real strength from that. And it doesn't matter, where you are in your life. It doesn't matter what's happened to you. It doesn't matter what, you think your future is going to be. That's, I think, where you can tap into your power, is by just letting people know how you feel about them, and conversely too. And sometimes letting people know that, all right, I don't tolerate that, and setting boundaries with people, and just saying, like, I'm not with that. And also just kind of maybe cutting some people that aren't in that kind of place right now, just kind of turning away, and not trying to hold on to things that.
I've had a wonderful life. My mom
didn't
didn't have such a wonderful life, but she lived until she was 95. And it's you live while you're alive, and you do what you can. And that's I have had a wonderful life, but that's not to say there weren't hardships and problems along the way. But you get past that, and you count your blessings, not your problems, and don't dwell on your problems. Move them, share them with somebody, or not share your problems, but share yourself with somebody else, and that helps them to go away too.
So tap into your power, realize that love is the most powerful emotion we have, and it's something that we all need. Whether you deny it or accept it, it's a human need. It's the most important human emotion, and the most powerful emotion that we have. And it's something that can get you through the most difficult times. And when you surround yourself with positive people, and when you share love, you get it back. It's reciprocity, it's giving and receiving, and it's all those things that I talk about a lot. But it matters, and it's made a huge difference in my life, and that's why I want to share it. So on that note,
Oh.
y'all, we have been on for 2
Yeah.
hours and a little more time. You want to sing it with me, or
Yeah, if you want.
you know how we end it? Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. We're singing, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be alright. We'll rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. You know the singing, this is our message to you. You know the singing, don't worry da 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 about a thing, da 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 da. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Da 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 da. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. We'll rise up this morning and smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. And singing, this is our message to you. Singing, don't worry da, 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 about a thing. Da, da, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. We won't worry, don't you worry about a thing, about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Because every little thing is gonna be alright. Da, 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 da. Well, from our family to yours, from New York to wherever in the world you may be, you're not alone. You have a wonderful group of people in the chat. You have us. And more importantly, you have yourself. And bet on yourselves, because you got it. It's already in you. Everything that you have, everything that you think you need, you already have it. Just let it out. Count your blessings and not your problems. And as always, be the light. We love you.
Good night.
See you soon. Monday night. Can channel.